Hi, everyone. Good morning.
Morning.
So when Pastor brought up the idea of doing Financial Peace University as the president, I went along with it. Megan was not as enthusiastic about it. Um, and I didn't quite know what to expect, but I trusted that it would be worth it. Um, After taking the class, it has completely transformed our lives. We are newlyweds. We got married in November. Um, and this felt like the most amazing way to start our marriage because we went from being in a place where we were really living paycheck to paycheck and putting so much of our paycheck onto paying off credit card debt to having a plan to get completely out of debt within 1 year. And to being in a place where we can really start to build our lives and our family together. Um, it was the baby steps that Dave Ramsey talks about. We chose to do them in order and follow Dave Ramsey's path, like plan. And it has truly made all the difference, not just in how we interact with money, but also how we talk about money. So I notice, and I think Megan can say the same, that the fear of financial insecurity has lessened so much because of this program and this class. Um, we are in an amazing place as newlyweds. Like I said, we're going to be completely out of debt within a year. And to know that takes such a weight off of our shoulders. And to know that we aren't going to be slaves to debt and banking institutions forever. So it's such a freeing experience. And it frees us to spend the time doing what we want to do instead of worrying about how we're going to pay our bills. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like not really very thrilled with this when I don't like anybody telling me what to do with the money, but that's mostly because I would probably spend money on just about anything rather than what it should be spent on. But this has turned me from like a free spirit, like wanting to spend money to like looking through the checking account to see where every dollar has gone. So it has turned me into like a nerd and a planner, but then I still have to fight the compulsion to buy like hundreds of dollars worth of Funko Pops or like just like knickknacks that she definitely doesn't like. Um, but it definitely has changed like the way I relate to money in a way that has kind of upended a lot of my past beliefs about money and being in debt. Like I remember my dad always telling me, "Oh, you don't pay off your debt too fast because then you'll find yourself using the credit cards again." Um, so we haven't done that. You have to change like the way you relate to money. And it's I think like we paid off like what like four credit
Five credit
cards,
cards.
five credit cards, about 10 grand, 12 grand of debt in the last like 5 months.
Yeah.
Like so I mean, and like that's cut our monthly payments on credit cards alone by over like 500 like to $600. um and now like it's we're just kind of keeping with the debt snowball and it'll be paid off, and that's like it didn't seem possible. So
And we're now in a place where I love my father-in-law and we don't have to ever use a credit card again. We've cut up our credit cards and we don't ever have to go back to a place where we have to use them again. So yeah, this class really changed our lives and we're so excited for anyone that is starting to do the class. We think it'll change your lives too. And yeah, thanks for letting us share.
mhm.
Thank you, Megan and Caroline. Appreciate y'all. And all of these talks are on our Facebook page. You can, I think YouTube also. You can look them up there and go back and see what everyone has said. But test it for yourselves. Try it out for yourselves. If you don't like it, if you don't want to live by it, you're welcome to go back to what you were doing at no cost to you except what it cost you. So we invite you to be a part of this exciting transformative ministry. We are at the offertory portion of our service where we do receive tithes and offerings. My wife and I continue to tithe here at St. John's, giving 10% of what God has trusted to us. We return to God's service. We also give above and beyond that to support other ministries, organizations, and persons that make our hearts sing. So we invite you to be generous, intentional, and regular in your generosity. You do not have to share with St. John's. You absolutely don't. The important thing is to share somewhere. St. John's is a great place to trust others with what you have worked hard for and you share generously to be used well, publicly, for the blessings of others. We now receive your tithes and offerings. Thank you,